Hey there, Virgo. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. So, Virgo, I've been feeling your energy big time, and it's good. I've been feeling your energy since like December. I was telling another sign this, like the getting organized and decluttering um, pretty strongly. It's been really good for me as a chaotic Sagittarian, whatever. But we had just that new moon, right, with all the Virgo energy. And so I think it's good for people to pay attention to the details and get organized and clean things in whatever area of life. It could be in your brain, it could be in your house, at work, your personal relationships, all sorts of things. So this Nine of Pentacles, ooh, whoa. So some changes coming from you guys. So right off, for some of you, you will end a relationship with someone that's been less than upfront and straightforward. But this is the after tarot, and give him just enough rope to hang himself. Like he's gonna step in it, basically. Pretend he will step in it. He or she. They will. Like you don't have to worry about. Karma will take care of those people that have sort of done you wrong, didn't have keep your best interest in heart and treated you poorly. So I do see some of you spending some time alone, but I really feel like you're in this, like all this energy in your sign, you are like in your element. You are enjoying it. You're beautifying things. You're getting even more organized, or maybe you've moved now because a relationship broke up or you took a new job or something like that, and you're kind of like really enjoying making your space, your new space, your own. Like it brings you a lot of joy and comfort and peace, and now you're in a place, where you can sit down in the evening and just feel so good because the energy in your place is exactly how you want it to be. So if you are somewhere and or if you're at a place where you're not feeling comfortable, I think it's a red flag, or if it's an indication that you might want to think about making some changes. I think for you guys that's a really good way to a good indicator to think, is it time to do something different here? I see you really getting your finances in order, doing a budget. Maybe if you are moving, you broke up with it could be even a roommate, doesn't have to be necessarily a love relationship, but maybe your finances are changing because you're not sharing rent anymore, but it's like you're kind of welcoming it. You're kind of like, yeah, this is gonna work. Or maybe you're moving in with someone else, but you're able to have your own space. There's a lot of energy. So even though if you're feeling really grounded and good, there is going to be some air and fire energy coming in September. So, good or bad, it is what it is. So this is a change in thought. And this to me is related to this. And again, I think I would just caution you to allow not to spend too much time thinking about the person that wasn't acting so above board. Because this is sort of a nasty energy. It's not really, it's a vengeful energy. I don't think it's a place you really want to go. So just be mindful that you're not giving people, and it could be something that happened a long, long time ago. I mean, God, I still think about things that happened decades ago. It's ridiculous. So just try not to give people like this or situations like this, don't let them rob even more of your time and energy in the present. You know what I mean? Like, haven't they taken enough? Didn't they exhaust you enough? It's don't uh, don't allow them to keep taking some more of your energy. And it's like, so this is a change in thinking. And it's like, once you sort of get that and own it, you're like, no, if you start thinking about that person, you can even be so practical as to have, oh, if I start thinking about this person, I'm going to start thinking about this, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to read, or I'm going to do something where where I can't think about it. But sort of, I feel like, so there's this shift of you now being open for a new opportunity. And it's like, once you let go, there's a lot of cord cutting that needs to happen with all the signs. And you can just go into YouTube and do cord cutting, and they'll walk you through. The caution of cord cutting is these people, it's the weirdest thing. It's happened to me every time I've done one. It's like they like to have you on that cord. They like to have you just hanging around. They want you, but they like to have you on, in their contacts, right? They like that. They like to be able to like one of your things on social media every once in a while just to keep you hanging on. So block and delete, stop insta stalking or cyber stalking them, let them go. And it's like, once you can let that go, this amazing, passionate new energy comes in. You allow for something new to come in. So I'm wondering, if you really think about things, if you're going to find that you have been blocking new stuff from coming in by not blocking and moving on from past energies. So make sure you're blocking the right things, which would be the people and situations that you already know don't have your best interest at heart and have already given it a shot, and you already know it's not going to go well. Why do we do that? We all do that. Why do we pine over past relationships and not give new ones a chance when we already have the information that the old one didn't work, right? We already know that because we gave it a shot. Yet we're afraid of the new ones because we, I don't know, project the fears and what happened from our old ones onto the new one. Talking to myself here as much as anyone else. Yeah, that was an aha moment for me. And I don't think I have any Virgo in my chart. I have a lot of Virgo friends, though. Two of my very closest, dearest, best friends, I've told you guys this, in the whole world are Virgos. We could never live together. I drive you guys crazy. But I love them dearly. They're my favorite people, obviously, my two best friends. Okay. Nice. Oh, look at you have the beautiful sun card. Yeah, here comes the sun. Vitality. Aha moments. Illumination. Such a pretty card. Transformation with the butterflies. Ooh, a unicorn. No. Is it a unicorn or a pony? Could be the birth of a child. So this new energy coming in, this could be someone with someone of a like a big job, a management, a bigger type of job, a leader of some sort. But I like to read the Emperor as you needing to make decisions and be the leader in your own life. You're the one that has to deal with the consequences of whatever decisions you make, even if someone else, quote unquote, pushed you into it, or you felt guilty or felt you had to because of your family or whatever the reasons we do things that we really on some level know we don't want to do. So this is to make the decisions that are right for you. He could be an Aries as well, which is could be this fire sign. Oh, you may have a fire sign coming in. And when you make these decisions or when you cut someone off that's been like this, you don't need to get defensive. You don't need to explain yourself. This is the no is a complete sentence word. You don't have to explain yourself. So that's really important for you to know. And then it's the victory card. So if there's been something in your life that you feel like you've needed to move on from, you absolutely, it's the right thing to do. You're going to be, I mean, look at you have the sun and victory. You're going to feel more powerful, like standing in your power. Like I feel like someone was taking your power from you. Yeah, the world, like a whole new phase of life coming. It's having self-respect and enough to say, yeah, I don't deserve to be treated this way. I don't need to deal with this type of BS, and I'm moving forward. This is a very passionate energy. I call it the honeymoon period card because of course, the relationships that start out hot and heavy doesn't mean they can't last, but they do change. So you just have to remember that um, it's temporary. That part of the relationship is temporary. So it's great that you connect on like you have good chemistry, but you have to also make sure there's other compatibility more in depth there. But I think there is because I think he's or she is a pretty grounded fire sign. So it could even be a Leo because they're the little more grounded of us fire signs. And that might be actually a good match for you. I'm not an astrologer, so it was interesting. I was listening to Deborah Silverman, and someone asked her, Jesus, I keep dropping stuff. Someone asked her about compatibility. And I've always heard opposites attract, right? We've heard that forever. And she said, and she's interesting because she's a trained psychologist. She said, no, actually, we do best with people that are most like us. Because what happens is that, I just got the chills, is that the opposites, yeah, we think it's interesting and it's exciting and it's, they get us to step out of our comfort zone and all that. I'm not, this isn't exactly what she said, um, but what happens is that after the novelty wears out, it's those differences that start wearing on us and start wearing on the relationship. I always thought that was really interesting and made a lot of sense to me. So, yeah, some sort of aha moment this month. This has been a theme with all the signs. Um, letting go of this person once and for all, whether it happened 10 years ago or 10 minutes ago. Stop following them, just be done with it and really be done with it and move forward because I think it's going to be crazy how fast things move forward once you are looking forward and open to what's coming towards you instead of looking at the past. All right, Virgo, you have a fantastic September. Bye.